climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, there got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, there got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, there got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though.
Remember when you said it doesn't get better than this? Only a fool would've let you go. You got into my head. Am I about to lose my...
We're doing alright. When we are apart, we always do the same dance. Always on the fence, never making sense. I'm not gonna feel a thing tonight. I'm not gonna be the one tonight. Don't wanna hear anything that you say. Your love is a game that I don't wanna play. So don't say you need me when I walk away. So many words but they don't mean a thing. You blur the lines between love and obscene. So don't say you need me cause we're not a thing. We're not a thing.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Today we got ourselves a pretty big PTR update, lots of class changes, lots of new talents, and a pretty big Frostmage overhaul. I'm actually kind of excited about this one. Now, one thing that I do want to ask you boys, how many of you are actually going to miss the water elemental, like as a standalone talent, like a pet water elemental? Because that's no longer a thing for frost mages in 10.1.5. Instead, they reward the water ele to be kind of like a pet summon during your major cooldowns, similar to like how elemental shamans would elemental shamans would summon like a fire elemental to aid them, or monk summon a Zoen. Anytime you press Icy Vein to summon a water elemental, so like he's there to kind of like help debuff the enemies, so you do 20% more damage to them. Anytime he uses his abilities like Water Jet or his basic like Water Bolt or Freeze, he applies maximum stacks of the what is it, Winter's Chill or Frigid, some kind of debuff. Frigid Fractures, I had it written down earlier today, but he applies a debuff that makes you do more frost damage to the target. So it's kind of like an actual buff, like it's an actual like cooldown, you know? But I saw so many people on Twitter, dude, when they announced, hey, we're probably going to be moving the water elemental from like a standalone pet to like a cooldown. I was surprised by how many people were on Twitter commenting like, no, don't take away water elemental. And I was like, I was under the impression no one plays water ele for any reason, right? Whether you're doing dungeons, whether you're raiding, right? Endgame stuff, PvP, no one's really playing water ele. Even world quests, even leveling, like most people just go with like Lonely Winter just so lances and flurries and frostbolts can just smack harder so you can kill mobs quicker. I grew up with a water ele being a CD. Yeah, that's another thing that I thought of, like maybe it's like players that have played in like older versions of WoW and they just kind of remember the good old water ele. But then I thought like, wait, at least by Wrath they added it. I don't remember if they had it in TBC, but I know by Wrath they had it and it was a cooldown, like it was a strong cooldown. Or at least supposedly strong cooldown. But yeah, it's just so maybe it's like a bunch of people that grew up around like Kata time when there was a pet, like a standalone pet, or Mr. Pandaria when that was a pet. I don't even know if there was a pet back in WoD either. By the way, we're in PTR for the day, at least for now. I am probably gonna go do his live stuff. TBC was a proper CD. Wrath Lich King pet was up for a minute. You never took it to TBC. Wrath Lich King though, it was weak. Was it really? Okay. So the whole idea of like, oh, it was a cooldown, maybe it was strong, not even true. Just not even true then. Okay. All right. That's so that's not even true then. Okay. All right. See the beacon, by the way? Yeah, I saw that you got yourself a beacon, like a heroic one, my man. Congrats. That's huge. Yeah, beacon. I still need to do my weeklies, man, on my alts. I haven't got to do that yet. How do I, I'm trying to shrink the screen a little. By the way, if you notice bottom right of my screen, they have new colors for the buttons. Look, character info, the book itself is like a proper book. The talents is like a dagger or a knife in like a bullseye. You got like achievements, which is like a plaque, quests. You got banner for like builds and communities and green eyeball, a stable master, like a horseshoe, a book with a skull in it, question mark. They got color to these things. It's so nice. Also, all the abilities that I'm going to be pressing today, like during combat, they actually feel pretty good to play. Like they're all glow and stuff. It's actually kind of nice. But today I want to try to see if I can get a dungeon for the Frosty Mage. I want to try Frost, man. Can I do pre-made at least? Dungeons? Mega dungeon. I want to sign up. Get me in there. I want to try to see if I can sign up for a mega dungeon. I really want to try to see if we can do mega dungeon. PTR. I want to try PTR for a little bit just to try Frost Mage and try to see if we can get a group for mega dungeon. Although I am probably going to do like a little bit of PTR. If I can't get a mega dungeon going, I'll probably just go hit train dummies on the Frosty Mage and then probably swap over to live stuff and get some live stuff out of the way. What do you think of Frosty can use to both to be competitive within PvP? Probably survivability, but also like things like just giving him more consistent damage because like, I don't know, it's just, I still feel like the ability of Frost, like, I guess there's a lot that could be done, right? I think survivability for Death Knights could return and that could help out quite a bit, just so the spec does not fall over as easily. Second, I still feel like they've never really been able to fully realize the potential of like a Frost Strike ability, right? At least Death Coil for like Unholy Death Knights, at least Kata does damage, you know, and they have Daz, they have their pets, they have a lot of sources for damage. Frost has been always for a good bit. Pop Pillar, bigger Blitz, maybe get some cleaves. Hello, hello. And yeah, you gotta just burst or you got no damage. So what they should do is if they're trying to like, okay, we don't want to make him too bursty, give him a lot more sustain, let him be able to set up a kill in like a decent setup. Decent CC on one guy, CC on the other maybe, like grip a healer together with another DPS, blind them, turn his stun onto another guy, be able to truck him down with just damage outside of your cooldowns. I mean, that would probably help out too. But also maybe like a PvP talent refresher, give them some new things that they could play with. That would probably help out a ton. Has always felt weak, to be honest. Not always, no. Back in like a Warlords of Draenor, you could do a dual wield build where Frost Strikes actually did a lot more consistency with the damage. Ask on Frost Death Knights, a lot of them enjoyed back in WoD because that's when the specs had like a playstyle of a two-hander for the bursty build, or you could go dual wield and you had a lot more sustain, not as much burst, but a lot more sustain to put in pressure, constant pressure on somebody. I honestly also think Frost Death Knight maybe could help work better if they had some kind of Mortal Strike effect too. Like similar to Unholy Death Knights maybe? Like some kind of like a healing suppressant effect that maybe stacks up over time. Maybe that's what they could add into a Frost Strike, so the Frost Strike could be more of an ability or something, so it could give him more consistent pressure outside of just burst. I don't know, any one of those things could probably help out a ton. Blade Spender, create new rune. Make a Blade Ace Spender, create a new rune. It's just like a rune spender and create a new one? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I feel like they have enough tools to work with stuff because they have fantastic CC between blinds, between the cleave, between like the dragon. I just think like if you're gonna play in the big dragon talent, for example, or Breath of Sindragosa, which not a lot of people play for PvP, you should make these talents, if they're a cooldown, make them quite powerful. I think that's the only fair way of going about it. Same. This guy's saying he really wants to run this dungeon. We'll try to see if we can get a group together. Maybe not, but we'll give it a best shot. Alright, I want to try him. Frosty, though. I've been trying to see if I can put a build together that uses Cryopathy and Glacial Spike. I don't think I can, if I want to go Comet Storm as well. Okay, let me try this. I want to try to see if I can pick up all the new talents. I definitely want to go left-hand side, so I think going for this is the way to go. And Icicles on the right is the play. Icy Veins. I don't think I can go Ebon Bolt, can I? Unless I do something like this. Blizzard cooldown reduction, that's really good. Each of the icicles deals additional damage. When icicle does damage, has a chance to bring the frost. Bone Chilling, is that better than Frostbolt Flurry have a chance to generate 2 icicles? Because I need enough talent points in order to be able to get... I guess what I could do is take out Deep Shatter, don't I? Frostbolt deals additional damage from the targets. I mean, 25% damage is kind of good, though. Or chance to generate icicles, because I do want to pick up Splitting Ice. I need Splitting Ice, I think. We'll do it like this, because I need Splitting Ice if I want to pick this up. Oh, this actually works out. Hold on. I don't want a Glacial Assault. I think Glacial Assault... Oh, there's 2 stacks of it. Huh. 50% chance to call down an Icicle. But like picking one up is still going to give me like a guaranteed Comet Storm combo, right? I think. Ooh, but Thermal Void though. Man, I do need Thermal Void. Okay, that's about as best as I can do in terms of like going for the new stuff. The main mage better, yeah? Wanna try it out. But yeah. I want Breath back for Blood. Blood, oh yeah, they did used to have Breath of Sindragosa that was available for all specs before, right? And then they had like a triple dot thing too. I think that'd be kind of cool if they were to get... They just need to redo the Prosdika talent tree, I think. I think that could help out as well. Because right now you kind of pigeonholed into playing two-hander or dual wield, and then your capstones are going to be really... You can't... I mean, you can go Obliteration as a dual wield, but it's so much better as a two-hander. You can go Breath as a two-hander, but it's so much better as a dual wield. So I feel like maybe they should just allow you to pick Obliteration or Breath off the bat as a first option, because they're so integral around like creating the playstyle for the specs. And then just kind of just give more options towards the bottom that really define how you play. But like off the bat, I think you should just choose whether you want to play Obliteration or Breath. And maybe redo Breath so you can use them more often. But it's like maybe drains resources quicker or something. But you can have like more bursts of Breath. I don't know, something like that. Right? Desecrated Ground, Soul Reaper. Yeah, so Desecrated Ground, I haven't played that with that in a long, long while. Is that Defile? Like what we know as Defile is? Also, let me do one of these here. This is not gonna work. Like every time I pull this up, it won't let me pull anything up at all. I can't click it. But you guys can kind of see my DPS them. I haven't actually tried to hit like too many dummies. Like there's the dummies and soldiers that I got to mess with, but like whole 5 and like properly playing this. Okay, so I got like the full cooldown reduction thing with Cold Snap and everything. I want to try this out. This could be real good. I got the full cleave with Splitting Eyes, Glacial Spike, Cryopathy, all of it, right? So I want to see if this works out at all. Did nothing but DPS. Now it's CC immunity. Oh, was it actually? I think you're right. I think you are correct about that. Desecrated. Is that the one where it's like that broke out of stuns? Or might be something else. Might be something else I'm thinking about. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I think what I want to do is just freeze it immediately. Wait, no. Cryopathy apparently didn't do anything. Wait, no. Cold Snap didn't do anything. For some reason, yeah, Cold Snap didn't do anything for some reason. Maybe I can get it back real quickly. That or maybe never hit any mobs. Could be that I never hit any mobs. Hold on, can I get my snap to come back maybe? That or maybe I kinda called it earlier. Way before I was supposed to. Hold on, kinda cold. Okay, it does work. I was gonna say for a second. I really should get the one where, what's it? I really should get the talent where... What am I trying to say? Should get the talent where whenever I use my orb, I get instant casts. But I can't, can I? I can't take a point out of here. I don't think I can, at least. Unless I give up, like, Thermal Void, which I don't think it's worth. Although Cryopathy, is that worth? I feel like Cryopathy could really be worth. Like, it actually does quite a bit of damage. Like, look at that. Rain Frost did like 100... Actually, I don't know. Rain Frost did 139,000 against the target, but 2 lances hit 2 targets for 158. I don't even know if that's worth it then. I think it's maybe good for, like, resources, but I don't know. Maybe I need to pair it together with a Icy Veins with, like, all the damage buffs and everything. Maybe that would be the play. Alright, let me see if I can do one of these. I do need to move the cast bar a little bit higher. Where is the cast bar? Can I make it a little bigger? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna feel great. Can you move cast bar right now on live? Oh, that's way too big. Way too big. Here we go. I'll give it back to 100. That's fine. Yeah, my guy, what's up, Shade? How you doing, my man? Nah, Glitch Spike for the win, dude. It looks so good. Yeah, I do think I would probably... I do want to try Glitch Spike. Because that thing could be real good. Alright, I never get to lust it, so I guess we'll just lust it this time around, yeah? Go for a full freeze. Right, everything. Cone of Cold. Yep, Cone of Cold. Everything is back. Full burst is available. Trying to lance as much as I can. Blizzard again. One of these. We need to go for a big glacial when possible. We go for freeze. Blizzard. My camera keeps like resetting on itself. I don't like it. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Oh, Pet is able to refreeze the mobs again. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, the cooldown reduction is actually so insane right now. This actually is kind of crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna do one of these. One of these. Flurry. AoE. Head's still up for a good bit. Okay, well I definitely don't have the gear to make Frostmage work super well. But like, Frozen Orb is doing a lot of damage right now. Like, because it scales off of Mastered, it's kind of nuts. Glacial Spike is also doing quite a lot of damage too. Definitely worth an ability. Also, the fact that I could freeze it. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that is so nice. Yeah, this is like very frantic, fast-paced. Okay, Cone of Cold is back. I forgot that Cone of Cold resets so quickly, dude. I forgot about that. Okay, I just got lances for days. Got one of these here. Flurries. I don't even know if it should be in melee up close to AoE or like is it fine for me to say at range? I'm not even sure, honestly. Okay, let's do one of these. One of these. One of these on top of it. Get some cooldown reduction in there. Second one. Into... Oh god, the cooldown reduction is really good though. Wow, that is actually insane. Hold on, we'll go Cone of Cold again. Oh my god, the AoE you can keep doing. Oh, that is so good. Hold on, we'll do one of these. I do need my pet to hopefully, like, what is it? Get their cooldowns back. Get their freeze back. We got a Warlock? Awesome. We just need a tank and a healer. Should be good to go. Freeze. Full Glacial. Oh. Yeah, this is so frantic and so fast-paced, but I kind of love it, man. I can't help but love this. This seems like a lot of fun. Another one of these. I don't have cooldowns for a good bit. I do need to some of my pet bar, if I can. Pet bar. There we go. So at least I can kind of see my abilities, more or less. I'm pretty sure my stats are all, yeah, 399 at level. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get a lot of damage up. This is not the most up-to-date mage that I've been able to copy over. But at least I got my tier set from, what is it? Ice Sense, Frozen Orb damage, consuming figures of Frost increase spell damage by 8%. So at least we got tier set. I'd love to see the Frost Mage guide from Dal. Bro, I don't play Frost ever, so I don't really know if it's a good idea for me to do a Frost Mage guide, honestly. You know what I mean? Horizontal. Yeah, thank goodness. Oh my god, it's so much nicer. Because sometimes I just want to be able to like, control how high up I'm looking at target. I only played Frost in the past, could help. Dude, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't play a lot of Frost. So what I'm probably doing wrong here is I'm probably committing way too many abilities all at once. I probably don't even need to play into Rare Frost, honestly. I just want to try it as a single target ability. That's all I want to try it for. Like an ability that probably should just send anyway, right? That's how I'm thinking about it. I probably should just send it. Her axe is doing quite a lot of damage with upheaval though. That seems pretty good. And hopefully we'll be able to get maybe a tank, maybe a healer for these. Just Uno Master will be good to go, hopefully. I do think I will drop a Bolt, to be honest. It's just an ability bloat. There's definitely a ability bloat feeling. I just wanted to try a bunch of these talents just to see how they work. Ebon Bolt will actually feel pretty good because it can cleave a second target for the same amount of damage. Like, it cleaves literally for the same amount. I think even... What's an Ice Sense, like, basic hit? Oh, I guess like a frozen target. What do you hit him for? Like 6k, 15k? I still think Ebon Bolt is worth casting then. That's 70k curve potentially. Compared to 50k. No, yeah, this is definitely harder hitting. I think it would be Mage Fire? Okay, I was thinking for a second, like, why could I see his? I guess it makes sense. Wait, Mage Fire. That's me! Wait, I actually can see my abilities! Wait a second. Look, I can actually click on breakdown. Like, earlier I couldn't do that. That's weird. Look. 50k. I mean, it's not terrible damage-wise, right? Earlier I couldn't see my breakdown, by the way. Now I can. Yeah, that hits so much harder. Look, Ebon Bolt actually hits for a pretty good bit. I mean, Ice Senses do a lot of damage, but I can send a lot of them, right? This I can only hit like, what, once in a blue moon, but 74 compared to like a 50, 70... I don't know, actually. Now I'm not even sure. Yeah, maybe we'll drop Ebon Bolt. We keep Glacial, drop Ebon Bolt, because it does feel like it's a bit of an ability bloat. But then where do I put this point into? I guess I can go into Bone Chilling, right? Whenever you attempt to chill a target, you do more damage. Less than 30% chance to increase the damage in the next cut off cold. Frozen Orb deals additional damage and its duration is good by 20 seconds. I mean, I think that's probably the play, honestly. Wait, I can do one more talent point? Hold on. If I can do 2 talent points, I guess I do this. Oh, Deep Shatter? I guess, you know what I could do? Fingers of Frost main freeze 50% more often. That's probably the play, right? That's probably the play. You just switch out to Frozen Touch and just keep the rest of it as it is. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see if we can get ourselves... Hopefully we'll get a tank. Hopefully we'll get a healer. If we can get those, then we'll be able to do the new dungeon and I can try out Frost Mage. Until then, we just kind of waiting. I'll give it maybe like 10 minutes and then we'll go do some light stuff. Any of you guys want to join us on PTR and help heal and tank, by the way? That would be amazing. Because we got an Evoker here. We got us as a Warlock. So, like, we got a pretty, like, nice composition of, like, actual, like, classes in here. You know what I mean? Like, an actual comp. We don't have double Evoker Survival Hunter thing going on. It's just, like, actual playstyles out here. What do you think of drop Ray of Frost for Glacial Assault, Freeze and Rain? That's probably the play, yeah. Ray of Frost probably is not that good on AoE, but Freezing Rain and Glacial Assault. 1 point to Glacial Assault, I guess. I could also do Deep Shatter, but that's probably the play, yeah, for AoE. Wait, does that mean like I want to play? I don't have Chain Reaction. It is here. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I guess I could pick up Chain Reaction instead, right? Lance against frozen targets increases the damage of the Ice Sense about 1% second up to 5 times. Instead of like Glacial Assault. Yeah. I went Splitting Ice just because I wanted to do Glacial Spike thing. But I guess I could do this. What's up, Azot? How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. I could try that. I'm just thinking of like, what's a good build that goes okay in single target and AoE? You know, that's all I was thinking about. Go for Kona Cold again. Big AoE. AoE again. I'm dropping all this AoE all at once. Just gonna Lance as much as possible. Big Glacial here. More AoE. Are we able to refreeze the mobs again? Okay, I mean, that's doing a lot more damage. I could literally feel it. I can literally feel it. That's doing a lot more AoE damage. A lot more. I was here. What's up, Caesar? How you, my man? Get some keys done? Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah. I got a Conan back. Look at that. We got this. Some more AoE. And we got cooldown reduction coming back up very, very soon. We got Glacial, which I guess I'm just gonna send with a Flurry if I can. And Blizzard. I need to get those up as soon as possible. I miss my instant cast Blizzard. We got cooldown reduction coming up very, very soon. What I think I'm gonna do is send or Frozen Orb. Blizzard. No, I should have done that the other way around. I should have Blizzarded there as well. I shouldn't be Frostbolting there, by the way. That's pretty bad. Blizzard. Lance. Lance. Orb. Cone. Orb. What is it called? Comet Storm. Go for a quick Glacial. Pat is up. Full AoE. Instas and instas and more instas. Another Glacial. Can't really combo the Glacial together with a Flurry at the moment, but it's okay. I got more instas. Lots more instas. One of these. Got one more of these. More AoE. Still pet is up, by the way. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't make sense to like Lance as much as possible, even during downtime, because you're just prolonging your ice events window. If I get another freeze, that's really good. Although we got another reset here. Quick cooldown reduction. Blizzard again. Lance. Lance. Hold on. What's my duration on ice events? It felt like the pet was up for like ever. I just saw the pet next to me for like a good while. Yeah, I think you actually got a pretty good build right now, Jake. That may be the play. This feels really, like, this feels like cohesive. I guess the best way to put it. Like, everything makes sense here. I should have done the other way. I should have sent it. Let's go Resetty. Resetty Spaghetti. Big AoE. I needed some Oka buffing me some more. That was actually fun. Lag? PTR lag? Actually, yeah, PTR lag for a second. Unfortunate. That was awesome, though. Look at that. Frozen Orb does a lot of AoE on 5 targets. It's just, I have so many instances of Frozen Orb. It had 16,000 hits. Or 1,600 hits. I like how it's a round number like that. Ice Sciences do quite a bit of damage. Up to 100k, actually. Wow. That's insane. Blizzards do quite a bit. Glacial Spikes at Cleveland for 400,000. Comet Storms are doing quite a bit of damage to him. Hey, I guess this guy did Breath of Eons for me, so I did build up a bit of damage. Yeah, that actually was pretty good. I really do wish I had like a different set of rings or whatever. Like actual secondary stats. But man, this feels good. I also have a lot of haste, by the way. Baseline, 31% haste. And I mean, this talent I think does a lot of wonders. Winter's Blessing. I think because of this talent, you'll probably invest less into haste because this gives you 8% haste, which is a lot. And also makes it so you gain 10% more haste from all sources. This means every time you're playing into ice events, you get more haste from it. Anytime you're bloodless, you get way more than 30%. Like, I've tested this. However, the problem comes in is when you have too much haste, you're just DRing on haste, and then at some point you're losing out value on haste in general. So, I do wonder how little haste you're gonna run. 400k Glacial Spikes? That's what I got. Let me show you. Hold on. Where was it? Was this it? Yeah, Glacial Spike critical hit for 409. Although I'll probably need a lot more crit. Like, based on my Glacial Spike crits, I only got like 37% crit here chance, 40% here. Like, I think Lances were a guaranteed crit though, on the other hand. A lot of them were more of a guaranteed crit. But yeah, like I definitely need a lot more crit, I think. A lot more crits. But yeah, I also think there's even more like, what is it? I guess the frozen target. Yeah, so like thermal voids are not even like crit based anymore. I think you just go for crit anyway. Or maybe just mastery. Maybe you just go mastery. Because I guess you do want crit so you get more crit chances because that's a big game. But there's nothing that really plays off of crit anymore. Like there used to be a whole like, every time you crit, your abilities give you a bit of cooldown reduction on your Icy Veins. But now Icy Veins is like a hard stuck 2-minute cooldown with no ways of reducing it. Only prolonging it with thermal void. But you guys are pretty good. Are you gonna join us? No way, dude. Let's go. We're looking for both a healer as well as a tank. So, we'll see how we do. Ooh. Even zero popping on. Neat. Do I need more curse for the dungeon? I may need it. I'm not sure. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna take Dragon's Breath though. I mean, that could be good. But I'm not really sure. Maybe Great Invis. I feel like that could be really good. Also, I have this somewhere, Ice Nova. I don't even use Ice Nova. I should replace it with something. Yeah, something like this I think is better. I know it should be Breeze and Breath probably in Myth Pluses and Dungeons, but I just don't know. I think it's already going to be pretty overwhelming for me. I mean, I have freaking Displacement. I don't even know if I should have that. Honestly. Yeah, we're just going to take it out. I'm already overwhelmed with so many abilities I got as a mage. As a Frost Mage. Like, adding all this utility is probably not going to help me at all. Are you doing PTR keys? I'm trying to see if I can maybe get a group together for the new Mega Dungeon. Just so I can play some Mage and just hang out in the Mega Dungeon and check it out again. Because we only did it once. And I'd love to get another go as a different class. But it all depends if the group can be, if the group will be able to pick up a tank and a healer. So we'll see. Otherwise, I'm going to do some light stuff probably. But yeah, Terminal 26 in Season 3 and Season 4 of Frost Mage. Love the spec in SL. Yeah, a lot of people seem to enjoy it back in SL. I am glad that the spec is going through quite a change though. Like in this patch. Like Fire Mage in particular is going through a lot of changes. That looks really, really good. Frost Mage also looks really good. Hell, even Arcane Mage got some new stuff too. Although not nearly as many as the other guys, but still really, really good. Like I've actually been enjoying this a lot. It's actually kind of nice. There's a lot of cool stuff. I got to play Warlock because the class of my main is Shadowlands and Legion. Warlocks are pretty good back then. I just want to keep the tradition. Honestly, yeah. If that's your main, man, that's your main. I don't think I could ever, like, even if I were to stop main in Rogue, I probably would at least have a Rogue alt, I think. Just because it's been a class that I played forever and ever and ever. You know? Kind of like stuck with it. Fear Warrior and Evoker. But as an alt. Oh, yeah, those are good ones. Evoker in particular is really good right now. Like, they're pretty popular when it comes to Mythic Pluses. Very, very popular. I guess we'll give this guy like what, maybe like I don't know, 5 more minutes, chat. If we don't get a nobody, we're just gonna dip, do some light stuff. I want to go again though. Okay. I need to figure out like what's my opener, man. I know I want to Frostbolt in the opener. I guess then I drop down a Frozen Orb into Icy Veins, and I gotta freeze the enemies in order to get the Frosty effect on them. That, or I freeze them a little later, like Glacial, and then drop down a Blizzard, freeze, Cone, Frozen Orb, Glacial. Is it Glacial? Comet Storm, right? Comet Storm. And then and then Blizzard. And then kind of go from there, I think, is how I want to do it. I almost feel like going into melee. Like, this guy keeps going up in melee. I almost want to do the same thing. Like, get as close as possible, just as the spells reach the target as soon as possible. I don't even know. What's better? Oh, I think it's PvP in that. He's trying to add like a PvP build. Or maybe this guy is. So many mages. Alright, there's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot. Yeah, I didn't get damage. I didn't get what the damage should look like. But it's like, wow, that's a lot of damage. But I saw if you're a warrior in raid today, it was doing 95 to 100k single target. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Some classes can sim for like 130k, but not everybody can do about 130k worth of damage. But if you can get pretty close to 100, that's pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. Wait. Hold on. I didn't hit my cone of cold. No what? Yeah, I missed my cone of cold entirely. That's not great. I think that's why I initially got up close, because I missed my Cone of Cold. I just forgot about it. We got AoE. There's a little bit of lag on PTR, which feels kind of like awkward at times. Feels like there's a bit of a delay with our mobilities. Yeah, Cone of Cold, you definitely have to get pretty close for Cone of Cold in order to maximize the value of that. Almost got a second like flurry on my second freeze with the Earth LE. Man, this guy's like sigh, and he keeps spamming in the what is it, general chat and the test discussion chat, trying to get a group together for the dungeon. Poor guy. Feel bad for him. Like if I leave, he's probably just gonna give up. Cone? Well, I do like having the cone as like a way to reset my AoE abilities. I think that's really neat. Is that really my damage? Seems lower. Maybe I did something wrong. Oh, I think it's because like he already was DPSing for a bit. And it's like I'm going in. I guess I gotta reset it if I want to go again. Summon for 112k ST as a survival, but I did like 102k DPS on Magmax pure ST fight. Yeah, I've actually done. I'm summoned for 120, but I was able to do 130 on Magmax. Do I have the actual parse of me doing 130? I might have it here. I think it was a heroic, right? My mythical was like 119, so I'm basically doing my sim DPS, which is kind of nuts. But 130, let me see if I can find it. We private log everything, so I need to figure it out. Yeah, Magmarex apparently wasn't as high, but I don't know. It's really, it's hard. It has a hard time comparing when it's private compared to public. Magmarex. Oh yeah, I actually kind of overparsed everybody at some point. There it is. Okay, I guess I could show this without like spoiling anything, right? Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, then we'll do it. Yeah, so I had a heroic parse on Magmarex. We're getting our heroics out of the way. And those this one right here, 130. So this is like the where all the other rogues are. That's the 99th percentile. We private log everything, so it's not like it's public or anything. But the 99th percentile is just as of recently climbed to 125k. If we were to publicize all our logs, I'd hold like rank 1 spot for like a good bit. I had a 130, really good rolls, lots of luck with my procs, I guess, and it just rolled super high. I sim for 120k DPS. I parse to 130. No externals, no PI, no nothing. I think maybe like Wind Fury, that's about it. If you were to want to like split hairs on it. But yeah. Yeah, my parses are pretty bad though. Like I don't parse for anything. Especially like Prague. It's really bad. Magmarex though I was pretty satisfied with, but apparently it's one of the lower parts. I don't know, I guess it's like 119 was the highest last time I checked for Outlaw. But I guess like if it's comparing against other rogues, it's probably not the highest like other specs too, because they've done like 120s or whatnot. But 119 for Outlaw. At the time it was like 116 was the highest, and I had 119, which is basically my sim DPS. But who knows? But yeah. Are we finding anybody? Nope. I don't think so. Looks like no one is signing up. Sad face. Now we got agency. Let's go! Alright, did you guys get anything good out of it, Shade? Hopefully you guys got some trinkets, maybe some cloaks in there. That's awesome, man. I'm not like an Icy Veins is in the tree at all, and Deep Shatter being the 2 points is annoying. But this one, I think for pure single target, you'll probably go into Deep Shatter and other stuff, but like, I think it's fine where it's at. They're probably gonna play into like Shattering, Splintering Cold if you're AoE. Or maybe just like do Frost Spells, Sub-Zero for a pure single target. But like, that's a Frostbolt build. I don't even know if you really want to press Frostbolt that much, because you got so many other abilities you can press too, between flurries, between lances. Especially if you're playing Hailstones, you're probably not even gonna suppress frostbolt that much. I think you can probably bypass it entirely. Pick up like bone chilling or something. Honestly, I don't think it's a mandatory talent. And it's kind of cool though that it isn't. And if you go down the middle icy veins, that lets you reach all the capstones really easily. Unless you're trying to like reach left hand, right hand side. I do hope that this was going to be a combo with Glacial Assault and Comet Storm. I do hope that'll be a solid combo. I didn't, but now I have a 2-set on my tank. Let's go. That's awesome. Hope you enjoyed, my guy. Prop Valley tier set isn't super crazy, so you won't have to learn a new rotation. It's just like more healing, more damage, just more procs, I think. It should, oh, pretty good. You're not running 30% frozen orb damage, am I? No, I was thinking about running it, but I think I end up swapping it to something else. I think I was originally gonna drop Frozen Touch over Ebon Bolt, but I was like, maybe you keep Frozen Touch and maybe run Deep Shatter. But yeah, in a pure AoE scenario like Mythic Pluses, you're probably gonna want to pick up Everlasting Frost. So all the damage I was doing in AoE could probably be even better, for all we know. You know. I think it might be worth because you can fire off like 10,000 orbs. Yes, for some reason now, dude. Cooldown reduction is nutty. But especially if you go like big AoE, yeah, you're probably gonna be frozen orbing, dude. You're gonna be bowling. You're just absolutely gonna be bowling, man. I do think maybe not going Deep Shatter is the play, though. Yeah, honestly, like bob that in, right? Now you placed the build has just upgraded. I could probably even pick up Glacial Assault because that would be probably really good. Just fire off. And Flurry has a chance. Yeah, Flurries, maybe just use more of those. Alright, let's try it again. Full burst. I really need to figure out my like full rotation here. Full go, proper go. Can I reset it? Just because that guy has been hitting dummies for like ever and ever and ever. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's more of a real number. Yeah, this thing is kind of nuts. That's 5 targets, by the way. Full cooldowns, but 5 targets. Wait, another one? Giga Haze buff? Okay, Giga Haze buff gone with Lust. Unless I can somehow Lust again, which would be amazing. Wait, I can cold snap. Oh, you can cold snap just to give yourself the Chrono Cold back. Oh, that would be nutty. I think that's a bait. I don't think you would ever use that unless you're ice blocking, or you want to ice block like super aggressively so you can cold snap again. But I don't think you're gonna cold snap just to get yourself the Chrono Cold back. No, I don't think so. That seems a little much. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Glacial. He's got a system with a blizzard in there. Okay, I almost got my Chrono Cold again. So I think I want a Chrono Cold now. All right, get another one of these. Get another blizzard rolling. We got double the blizzards up. More lances. Get us a full freeze. Got ourselves frozen orb again. Lance in between. Glacial is back. We got a flurry. Blizzard as soon as that's up. That's so funny. I didn't even think about cold snap and just get Chrono Cold back quicker. That is hilarious. Okay, I can refreeze again very soon. Freeze again. Big AoE. Get yourself another one of these. Cooldown reduction. We can Chrono Cold again. Cone. Refuse everything. I gotta lance more. I gotta lance a lot more. I love a lot more lances. Another one of these. I think I got a freeze. Did I get a freeze at the I don't think I got a freeze at the end. I should have been able to maybe get myself. If I did use more lances, or if I had a little bit less lag on PTR, I think I would have been able to get a couple more lances to get just a smidge more uptime on the elemental, just to get one more freeze. Because every time he hits enemies with any of his abilities, like freeze for example, you get the full value from it. Like the, what am I trying to say? You get the you get this shattery bonus or whatever it's called, right? The frigid bonus, where you do more damage to the enemy target. And freeze automatically applies like full stacks of it immediately. It's really good. It's really good together. So one of these. With Cone again. Big AoE. And together with a Glacial Assault too. That's quite a bit of damage together. What am I trying to think of? Oh, actually, no, not running Glacial anymore. Yeah, I feel like running Glacial may be the play, though. Extra 10% more damage. I feel like that's the play. I would probably need to... Look at that setup! Oh my god, Frozen Orbs! Oh, they're so good. And then Glacial Spikes are doing a lot more damage. Not as high of crits, but it's okay. I think it's because I don't have Glacial Assault, which I think I do want to grab. What do I sacrifice for it, though? I gotta sacrifice something. Oh man, Chain Reaction's so good, but like, what do I sacrifice? Splitting Eyes? No, I think Splitting Eyes is way too good. What do I give up? Thermal? Probably not Cold Dust, right? Probably can't do Freezing Winds if I want to pick up Cold Dust Snap too. Which is good for AoE. Oh, Chain Reaction maybe? What did I give up earlier? I think I got what, was it this thing that I grabbed? I think it was Everlasting Frost that I picked up. Or what I could do is maybe do this. Frostbolt has a chance to reset Flurry. I could take away Brain Freeze. Because they don't really necessarily need Brain Freeze. Well, I mean, I kind of do need Brain Freeze. What I could do is... Oh, Glacial Spike could damage increase. I mean, that's good, though. But it's only for Frostbolt and Glacial. Is it worth? I don't even know if that's worth. And now I'm just permanent combat. Can I get out of combat just to change talents? Man. What talent would I swap? Can I do this? No, I can't do that. Maybe like Piercing. Oh, Piercing is the Glacial. Glacial's good though. Glacial cleaves. I don't know what to do, man. Alright, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go do some life stuff. Dude, this class looks like so much fun. I'm liking this a ton. Alright, boys, let's do some live stuff. That group just did not go anywhere. Couldn't get a homies together. So we gotta do some live stuff instead. Man, dude, now I got Mage I want to play. I got Holy Poly I want to play. I got... What else is changing? Druids are changing quite a bit too. I got so many classes I want to play, but I'm like waiting until 10.15 now just because they're looking so good. But in the next patch, not in the current one. I mean, they'll play fine now, but like, even better the next patch though. Like, let's be fair. Let's be honest with ourselves. Alrighty, boys. What do you guys want to see, man? I want to get all of my ults out of the way this week. However, I'll let you guys decide what you want to see. What you want to watch me do Unpluses with. I want to do a tank first of all. I either want to play Warrior, because that was actually quite fun DPS wise. Damage wise, Warrior feels fantastic. Big dammy, big slammer. Was actually a lot of fun. Another one's got better as Blood Death Knight. I'd love to give him a go. Or Vengeance Demon Hunter. This one is a lot of fun. I love this one. Hey, how are you doing? Doing pretty good. Heavy heading tips and getting over 400 item level on new character. Right now, yeah, I think the best way to do it is a crafting gear. If you can get yourself a couple of sparks, that at least can become baseline for 24 item level. Especially if you can get this as embellishments or as an early weapon. Those can be pretty good. Then you have the Ferrac assault camps, otherwise known as the fusion camps. Those are pretty good too. Besides that, I would just kind of like roam around in Loam with an Nifinar and maybe do a couple of those activities, Nifin activities, and a couple of rares, get a couple of those crests, and that can get you some what is it, 400 item level pieces or items that can upgrade to 400 item level. Another thing you can do is while doing those side activities, you get a bunch of those like Whelpling crests or crest fragments. And when you make a bunch of Whelpling crests, you can actually turn them into a Whelpling crafting item. Go Warrior. Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. We'll go Warrior. I'll share what I'm talking about, Skyflow. It's actually pretty good. You can basically craft yourself a full set of 408 gear if you collect enough of those Whelpling crests. So, let me just double check this guy real quick. Brawlers Guild? I don't need that. BFA dungeons, Kata dungeons, Dragonflight, Legion. There we go. Don't like that. Alright, so this is what you need. So you need a bunch of these and turn them into actual crests, right? Because then what you can do with them is you can turn them into a crest for crafting gear, right? Get yourself a proper crafter that can make you some of these. But enchanted Whelpling Shadow Flame crests, these is a not embellishment, but it's a reagent for crafting gear. You will need 30 chromatic dust with it, 5 Barbon shards, 1 resonant crystal, and a flame crest for every single one of them. But what this does is that allows you to upgrade starter, the basic crafted gear, blues, into potentially 408 item level pieces. This is a fantastic starter set that can at least get you best secondary stats if you're trying to get over 400 item level. So once you get yourself enough of those Whelpling fragments and make a bunch of crests, then buy yourself resonant crystals, vibrant shards, chromatic dust, as much of those as you can afford on the auction house to make as many of these as possible. You can either get an enchanter to make these for you, like a lot of enchanters will literally just make these for you. You'll just be like, hey, you're looking for someone to make me this. Lots of people are doing this for free. If you want to give them tips, you can. Probably should if they're really, really nice about it. You know, just give them like a little bit here and there, like, I don't know, 100 gold, 200 gold for each one. I don't really know how much these would go for. Or just put them up on the public auction house, because like, on the public, what is it, the work order, because there's a good chance they get sold and made very, very quickly. I mean, none are up right now, but people make them very quickly. Especially if you provide all the materials. And then what you could do is you could actually make armor. You need to find somebody who can, let's say, make you armor for your character. But let's say you play class, let's say you're paladin, right? And you want to make yourself a bunch of starter gear. What you could do is turn these blues, right? Like this blue helmet. You can get the primal flux from a vendor. You can get draconium ore and severate ore from the auction house. And you will apply your enchanted Whelpling crest to these items to make them 408 item level. And if you want to, you can even get a missive to give them like secondary stats. Get yourself a proper blacksmith, leather worker, or a tailor to make you a bunch of these. A lot of people, like, just to make sure it's a rank 5 so they come out at 408 item level, don't do public orders for these. Because there's a lot of people that can craft basic gear and they're trying to like find a way to like upgrade their professions, and people sometimes will snipe and make like a rank 2 or rank 3 item. You don't want that. You want them to be at 408 item level. Just get yourself a proper profession person. Just be like, hey, just looking to make some starter gear, want to make like a bunch of like these, a bunch of like blues with Whelpling crests. Can you do that for me? Usually they can, especially if they have like any experience in that profession. It's going to be rank 5 no matter what you apply, no matter if you apply a crest or even like secondary stats if you want to. You don't have to do these, but if you want to get better secondary stats, you could. I would just buy at least like rank 2, rank 3. It won't make a difference. You should be able to, like a good profession person, like somebody who invested time into profession, will be able to make these like that. Just award them with a bit of gold or something for like their time or whatever you think is fair. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that because that's what I did for one of my alts, and the gear you get out of it, 408s in particular, especially if you get them best in slot stats for you, it can be pretty good. At least a good starter. It's not going to be amazing, but it's a good starter, and you're starting off at least at 400 item level, and it will really make a difference at least like out in the open world or getting some early level dungeons done. That will help out quite a bit. And Whelpling crests you can get pretty easily. Tip 1 to 2k. Keep folks happy. I wouldn't tip that much per craft, but I would at least be like, hey, if you can craft me like a full set of these blues, however many you get in them, be like, yo, I can give you 2,000 gold if you craft me like the whole set. I think they'll be pretty happy to do that, because for them, as long as you provide all of your mats, it's a click of a button for them. But yeah, if they are, you know, because they could be dealing and crafting somebody some really high-end gear. So at least it's like, yo, I just want to thank you for taking the time, help me out with this. It's a lot of little pieces for you to craft or whatever, and it takes like a good, like, what, 5 minutes? But it's 5 minutes out of someone's day that maybe has like 2 hours to like game, you know, a day or something. So yeah, whatever you think is fair, honestly. Yeah, like, especially if you get yourself a good crafter, somebody you can keep coming back to. If you get a good one that does you good, doesn't do you dirty, they're worth keeping a track of, keeping a tab on, even adding on a friends list or something. Definitely. Motherboard here looks cursed, man. Motherboard looks pretty good. I do want to get better legs though. My legs, or feet rather, don't exactly look like Mog. I do want to go for a new set. I do want to get a new set. Oh my god, I want to get the new set so badly, dude. I want to get the new set so badly. I guess I had this, yeah. And belt. What did I have before? This thing. I do want to go for like a whole new set though. I definitely want to get a new one. I want to get the plate one, the time, the infinite Dragonflight look. All right, we'll try to see if we can sign up for like 11 to, I don't know, what can this thing tank? Probably like a 14. So I'm just gonna sign up to a bunch of keys, man, as a tank. I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of challenge myself. Notharos 14, easy. I shouldn't die. Password. Password 0. That's a password. Guaranteed. I'm just gonna, oh no, why did I type it to them? I'm just gonna sign up. I want to try to see if I can do a key where I can kind of sort of challenge myself. But we'll see. Those guys did not want me. What about this Vortex Pinnacle? Like, I have no score, dude. No score at all. I only did like a Toldem one. So we'll see. Maybe they'll take me. Maybe they won't take me. Should I add like KSH alt or something? KSH alt. I'll try it, man. KSH alt. Yesterday didn't seem. Was it yesterday or was it Monday? Didn't really seem to get a lot of bites doing that. I'll try KSH alt. I don't really know. I do like Prod though. I do want to play Fury and Arms at some point, but I will give Prod a go. They get buffed recently, so I want to give it a try. Invite Scrub? Okay. I'll invite you, my guy. Alright, yeah. Oh, we can get together. Perfect. Hell yeah. So I guess we can try to see if we can get, hey, 10 kilo DPS. We could do a Freehold, or we could do Zeus and Tharis. I guess there was a weapon from Notharis that I could get, right? So maybe we could go for that. KSH alt. KSH. Oh, okay, we got in. 10 kill DPS. This guy wanted 10 killer and a DPS. And we got 10 killer and a DPS with this guy. Wait, are you DPS in this thing or are you healing? Either way, man. Whatever we want to do. We're good DPS? That's fine. Perfectly fine by me. Pick up Pally. Pally is a good. Yeah, this man knows what's up. We got 2 ranged anyway. But yeah. I do want to see if I can upgrade this thing. Oh, I can't anymore. Oh, wait, isn't that trinket up right now on the, Okay, I'll need to figure it out. But I'm pretty sure that trinket is up in the World Quest. Isn't it? Yeah! Drogba Rock. I need that thing, because apparently it's insane for early, like, level gear. Oh, that's a fantastic trinket, by the way. Sly, if you're looking to get a good trinket, Drogba Rocks as a tank or a DPS is excellent. Excellent starter trinket. Upgrade it to max and you'll be good to go. Alright. Nelthal Storm marked with the moon, warm it off. Summons. Wait, who, you? Okay. I'm on my way. It does nothing for prop. Warrior Dal does 0 damage for me. Wait, that trinket or the weapon? What are you talking about then? What server do you play on Dal? I used to play on Dalaran. Used to be Dal on Dalaran, but I play on Illidan. That's where my current guild is at. Make it a little bit louder. I want to blow out my eardrums. This is not kind of mood, you know? Haha, felt quirky today. No more eardrums today. Play on Moonguard lol. That's a good one. Actually, those a lot of PvPers on Moonguard last time I checked it out. But I could be wrong with that. Nefex? It is an FX. Yeah, banger. It's just part of NCS, but yeah, Nefex is a banger. I can feel like Nefex is something I listened to a long ago, but every time he releases new stuff and I just hear it, it's like, it's very similar to what he normally does, but it's like classic every single time. I don't know what it is. I'm never disappointed. Never disappointed. I gotta send it over to, never mind, not that. There's other tokens that I'm trying to collect on my rogue. See if I can get mounts and stuff. Can I get anything better than what I got? Or am I wearing this? I mean, I guess there's this belt I could be wearing, right? Over the girdle? I think the item level is probably better as a tank. I'm gonna guess the item level is much better as a tank. Yes, guessing though. I do want to get something better than this thing though. Lariats, man, gotta go. I gotta get actual embellishments. I'm not even sure what warriors run for embellishments. Do they just run... Anybody know what warriors run for embellishments, boys? Do you guys just run, what's it? Like the new stuff? I think I did it wrong, by the way, that opener. Shield Embracers? Oh, Shield Embracers, really? I was gonna say, don't know most warriors run the Shadowflame stuff? But I guess I'm wrong if that's the case. Is that better? Shield Embracers? Also, I need to figure out like what build I should be running as a warrior. Because I'm basically running a build that was recommended on like the suffocation, but I'm not even sure that's like the one I should be playing. I want to see if I can focus her down. AoE? What the? Everybody got like flung all over the place. Just want to be able to stun her when possible. Nice, we're chilling. Yeah, Shadow Flame Bracer and Shield. Shadow Flame, Blood Bracer, and Shield. For prot, you mean? I want to run a embellishment that I can play for prot, arms, and fury. Like something I can kind of run. Like, because I just want to kind of make embellishments almost like what? I mean, I probably should make embellishments, more embellishments later down the line. But at first, I want to start off with like something more affordable. Just something I can like use for all of my specs, you know? Like that. I was hoping maybe do like a more challenging key so things actually hurt. Because nothing for prod hurts. I mean, I guess it is tyrannical, right? Maybe like the boss will hurt. I kind of also want to go bigger pulls. I think we'll do some really risky pulls, like really, really big, just to have some fun. At least fun for me. At least fun for me. Oh, I do think that did they reduce like ignore pain value a little bit recently? Just like a little bit? Or am I wrong about that? Because I'm pretty sure they kind of reduced it a little bit. Because it feels like ignore pain just does not live long enough for me at all. Alright, are we ready, boys? Hopefully we're ready. Pull him over here. Grief him real quickly. Are we in position at all? Anybody? To a wall? For the charges? I mean, I guess that kind of works. We'll kind of keep him over here. Walk him a little bit forward. There we go. Cloak seems nice. Okay, I'll need to look at your cloak then. Because that is, what is it? Cheat Death Cloak, isn't it? That might be pretty good. I'll have a look into it. Charge a little bit into fire, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. I kind of want to keep him over here for a bit. See if we can put him like a corner or something. Put the elephant in the corner. We'll probably like cut him out long if he starts putting like lava where he's at. I thought maybe I could reflect it. Volatile mutations. Gotta walk him out. Ah, that's unfortunate. He's standing on fire. Yeah. Oh, he's out of fire actually. So then we had a death, but I thought it was like me keeping him on fire. I tried to walk him as soon as possible, but he kind of like charged and he walked over to me. Didn't really have much time to like move him or anything. Yeah. I don't know, that felt kind of boring to tank. I'm pretty sure that guy is a lot more fun as a DPS. Just because the damage goes out, he's just trying to live, and as a healer, it's a lot more like exciting. As a tank, that was pretty boring to tank, honestly. Again, like doing 12, so maybe like high-end dungeons, doing like a 14 would have felt a lot better. But let's go for like a big pull. 1.2 million beacon at 404 item level. That's pretty good. Try to see if I can grab these guys. Grab them. Hope I can pick up everything. I kind of want to go big here. These guys also. Try to AoE taunt them all. Try to AoE taunt all of them. Why are you guys hitting them? Please. Just let me group them up here for a second. Like 2 seconds. Can you give me a minute? We got a wall and everything. Okay, I don't know how it just, I thought I grabbed everything, but apparently I didn't. Is that everything? Beautiful. I also want to see if it's possible for me to maybe grab a chain and see if I can swing past these guys. Maybe.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
That's cool. I guess we'll grab these guys. I want to make sure, like, okay, I got a bleed on them. Like, I should have aggro, hopefully. I keep losing aggro and stuff. Like, everything's bled up here. We should be okay for a bit. Okay, grab all of you. Grabbed all of you. Should be good, right? Am I gonna lose aggro? I feel like I just randomly lose aggro at times. This isn't you. Hold on, let me pick up aggro on them. Okay, everything got hit here. I should not be losing aggro on anything. Hopefully. Did we lost? Or is it just them raging? I think it's just them raging. Okay, let's pull these guys. Pull these two over here. Pull them up a little bit. Grab them over the big AoE. Bleed. Dodging Magma Fist lightly out of the way. Stun everything. Okay, yeah, I guess I just needed to make sure that I actually hit the mobs. At least once. Because we do have an Evoker, we do have a Hunter. Maybe it's just like the damage they do at the very beginning of the opener, just maybe a little much. I guess Paladin too. But I've never really struggled with like aggro like this before. Also, if you have any big unused trinkets, I was about to use mine. Wait until this guy goes into like takes more damage phase. I'm literally gonna save everything here. I'm gonna save my avatar, all of it. I also never really got to tank this guy like this before. I wonder if you can intercept the bleed, by the way. That'll probably be huge if you could just like intercept it or intervene. Alright. Nice. Gonna walk him. Okay, big AoE hopefully. Big Grief Torch. Massive Slam. Okay, that's about the most damage I could do. That's not that much. I am proud, I guess. I am a prot warrior. I wish I had the bleed and everything. Because I could have maybe had the bleed rolling ahead of time with the Ravager, but it just doesn't have this things up at all. Is it worth even like not bleeding? I'll just bleed him now. I'll just toss it. But I think it's just arms running double Shadow Flame. Oh, okay. I wonder if it's just running double Shadow Flame is fine. It's like prot, warrior, and Fury. What does Fury run? Because whenever I do start making like actual embellishments, I do want to be able to like commit into stuff. I'm gonna wall this. Give him a second. Uh-oh. I mean, at least we have like some of us are up. And Grief Torch value. I guess we can't execute. That was unfortunate, man. I think this is just the Hunter and the Paladin trying to break those chains insta. The healer just is having a hard time keeping up. Oh, Anvil! I'm actually surprised he didn't that much damage. What does that work off of for him? For me, it's Shield Slam. What is it for Red Pally, though? Does it tell me? Because I... Yeah, no, for me, just Shield Slam. I imagine for him it's like Crusader Strike. That or Judgment or Templars. Or maybe even Templars. Let's grab these guys. I don't remember what I need to grab here anymore. I used to kind of sort of remember like what my tanks would run. But I don't remember anymore. Yo, what's up, Patrick? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, my guy? I probably shouldn't have bled them here. They're just, it's a waste. Alright, I don't remember what we grab here, but I kind of want to grab all of it, just for like the sake of grabbing it. I think we'll try to ignore as much as we can. But I think I want to grab the bird. I guess I grab this guy. I guess I grab that guy too. I want to grab more birds if possible. Birdies. Actually, we'll grab you too. Trying to get some aggro here, if at all. Group them all up real quick. Hold on. Stun. Beautiful. Love the control of the prop pellet, by the way. I think Divine Storm. Really? Divine Storm? Wow. Actually, that's really nuts. The Crusader Strike, Temple Strike, Crusader Strike for it, Animal Chicken. All of those abilities? All of them? Wait, that's actually really good. Well, what is it then? I have no idea. It's definitely, it's usually one ability, but I'm not sure what you would get. Yeah, it just doesn't really show up. It just gives me like my ability. And I guess it has a placeholder depending on what class you look at it. Because for like Outlaw Rogue, it says Sinister Strike. The problem with that is we don't really use Sinister Strike that much, especially if you're an ambush build. Especially if you're the ambush build. Okay, group them up. Bleed them up. Okay, now at least we got like a decent setup. Please, come here. Kick you real quickly. I don't want to go Grief Torch, but I feel like Grief Torch in like 6 mobs, maybe worth? Maybe it's still worth? I don't know. It just like ends up kind of like not really doing that much. Much better on single target. Hello, boys. You want to grab the big guy? I guess the big guy doesn't do anything, does he? Just grab him. And I'll also grab these guys too. Can I reach him? I don't know if the weapon reaches, but we gotta just give it a try. Oh, it does? Ooh. Tell me I grabbed all the aggro. Tell me I grabbed everything. Okay, every defensive is used right now. Every defensive has been used. Don't get hit by AoE and we'll be okay. Literally, all you gotta do is not get hit by AoE. Nothing should hurt you as long as you don't get hit by any AoEs or fire on the ground. You're just dancing. You just dance the entire time. That's all you gotta do. Can I just stun everything? I can. I don't want to grab that other side too. Only 100 dead, but I think we're good though. I'm surprised if warrior builds don't really run like the cooldown reduction on your demoralization shout. I imagine that would be really good with that since the buffs. I gotta take another look at the warrior builds then, because maybe you do actually run it now. All right, let's get this guy up and we'll be good to go. Get the hunter back up. I am liking doing big pulls as a warrior, by the way, or as a tank in general. I think that's what it should be doing, man. The buff is gonna can lust again. Okay. I don't know if we want to lust until the boss, maybe. Okay, I should have aggro and everything here, hopefully. Hopefully, big keyword. My damage, my health. Oh god. Actually, I guess that is a lot of damage in the opener, isn't it? Until I can stabilize again. But I feel alive, man. I'm actually dying. Ooh, I'm tanking. We actually dying? That means I'm tanking. I guess that's why it's good to just run in and just demo shout everything immediately. I want to grab these guys too. So we'll do that. Run in. Demo shout. Insta. Come here. I'll reflect there. Try to get everything in here. Grouped up, big AoE, wall-less. I love just going in for like bigger pulls because it feels like my cooldowns actually kind of start to matter. Maybe I should have been doing this just a tank. Just keep pulling until you can't pull any bigger. And then defenses really start to matter so much more. Because then I'm gonna get bored with tanking really quickly. Hey, yo, Dad, what's up, Tierga? My guy, I haven't seen that name in a while. How you doing, my man? You still gaming? What you been up to? Hope everything's well for you? Yeah, man, chilling, doing good. We'll ignore those guys. We'll go kill this other side of dudes. Like, we don't really need to kill all these guys out here, but like, might as well. Oh, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull them back. I feel like I'm gonna end up pulling something. I got that Stormy ring. It's not gonna be ideal. Pull them back a little bit. Stun them all? Of course, still gaming. Let's go. What you into right now, my guy? Necro Rogue or Sork level in a class of 250. Do a Rogue, because maybe you'll give me some pointers on what Rogues can do, because I haven't done a Rogue in Diablo at all. But maybe this will be the time to try it. Okay, this guy, the only thing I remember he does is like really hard hitting is like whenever he does a tank combo, right? And I think nothing else really hits that hard. Right? Like this is the only hard part. Yeah, as a warrior, not really. And then he just does a little bit of AoE. This guy's so weird. It's just like, I guess on a high tyrannical, that's where it'll be fun, right? You just want to make sure you have some sort of defensive or an external from the healer. Also should be saving Demon Shot for like when he actually like knocks him back. Because that 20% DR will be kind of nice. Also, if somebody has a feint death, when he does this big slammer, that I imagine would be really, really good if he did that. Feint death it. Can I reflect that? I think I can reflect that. Heated swings. Is that fire damage? Because if it is fire damage, you can literally reflect it every single go. I'm trying to give healer no reason to heal me ever. Or as little of a reason as I can. Reflect for this one.
Special coming.
Every defensive used.
Watch your step.
Yeah, he does like no damage outside of his big tank buster. Oh, that guy might die. Commanding? The commanding might have actually been the play. That might have been best play. Alrighty. Am I blacksmith? I don't think I am on this guy. But definitely may be able to use it though. Came back to from Doctor's office. All the blood work is fine. Good, good. Diabetes is semi out of control, but otherwise I'm healthy. I mean, that's good. The healthy part is good. Just resolved one not long ago. Got my Archer, my H-Bal. 2KS, I'm working on my droid now. Dude, yeah. Yo, you prepping for that evoker too? Augmentation looking kind of interesting. I don't think they've ever done like a full buffer class like that before. But if it's successful, I imagine you could probably even give Demon Hunter like a third spec, honestly. Like, if Evoker is a buff class, it could give like a Demon Hunter a debuffer class, right? Instead of like buffing the damage of allies, they could just like put a debuff on them, like a big old group-wide find weakness or something. How good would that be? That's awesome though, my guy. Yeah, the season also been really, really fun in general. I've been enjoying it a ton. Like, if you weren't to come back, now is a pretty good time to at least get a couple of characters ready. And how easy it is to get like a main geared out right now. Oh my god. And they even make it like the whole upgrade system even better. Like, you'll be able to take the gear that's like 441 atom mode to 447. See even more of like a catch up to it. And like the actual aspect crest, you actually get to use them more than just for like crafting. So it's kind of nice, honestly. But the gear needs to be like on a different like track. They added like a mythic track to them instead. Does Demon control a DH? Yeah, I think that'd be kind of neat too. But I was thinking like a Reaper Demon Hunter, honestly. I kind of want to pull on another group because it's just like, okay, we'll just kill this Lava Mancer. I'll just burst his shield, right? Burst his barrier. We'll kick him very quickly. Somebody kick him. Okay, now we just move next. I think I may need more here. How many more bodies do I need? Or is this going to be enough chat? That guy's dead. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, health. My health gone. I didn't wall that at all. Or I didn't wall that at a time. I got, what is it? Last stand as well if I need it. It should be okay for a bit. Hopefully. That's plenty. Okay, we got enough bodies. I think I overpulled something somewhere. I'm not sure what it... Maybe like the big guy I don't have to pull. Because we were a little over percent. I don't remember how much percent he is though. Everybody ready? Ready? We're going. I shouldn't have popped cooldowns. Oh, we lost it immediately? We should have saved, man. We should have definitely saved Lust. Because we could have saved Lust until, what is it, the down phase? Their DH spec would be a caster. I don't care what people say. I don't know, but like a scythe wielded demon hunter that uses souls as a resource would be badass though. Not gonna lie. I would love that so much more, personally. Just me. Just Dalaran things. Like a scythe wielding demon hunter. Because there is a scythe wielding demon hunter in part of like the demon hunter core or whatever. Whatever I call it, dude. The Illidari. This is one of the Illidari. Big blaster. Big blaster boys. I love how they finally fixed this boss, dude. For the first 3 weeks when I was trying to farm Port Storm, you would break her shield and the fire would still keep like spouting everywhere. So you never really got any like uptime on the like the boss actually, you know, debuffed or whatever, taking more damage. It is super annoying. So annoying. Get blasting this thing. Might as well, right? Drag him next to the boss, cleave him down. Bop. Break it, break it, break it. Oh god, everybody died. Do we have enough for like one more? Hold on, I'm grabbing one. Oh wait, we broke it. I'm so far away. Grief torch from a mile away. Oh, it's such a good trinket. It's still solid. How is this down to me and you, my guy? How's it down to me and you? And embarrassment is right. Not of riches, but just of the... what just happened? How did everybody die? Maybe I could understand that, like, when... I could understand if it was, like, the first few weeks when the fire would just get spouting. But there's, like, there's no fire. We're all good. I guess he got... tried to be res, failed in less than a second. I guess he tried to be res, yeah? Okay. That would do it. Can you root that guy? Never mind. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Give me Fort Storm. I was gonna say, dude. Give me Fort Storm. If they gave me one, I would have been so happy. But I'll take the magma boots. I'll take these. These are good. Item level upgrade. Gives me that open toe feel. I need feet? Yes. Yes, I do need my feet. Everyone's dying. The fires of hell down. The trick is pretty good. I mean, honestly, dude, it took me so many attempts. Not as many attempts as I needed my, what is it? It took me more attempts to get my Croc Tusk, but Fort Storm, I mean, dude, I felt like I had the hardest difficulty version of Fort Storm. Dealing with the fire mechanics, as well as like the magma mammoth that no one knew how to really properly do. On a tyrannical week, doing 17s, groups constantly wiping on this part specifically. I felt like I was forged in the fires of it itself, and just that mechanic just does nothing for me. Like, oh! Huge Bloomkin trinket. Wait, need? Alright, SP, let's do another one, my guy. Let's do Onomas. Do you want to heal it so I can DPS for the next group, or what? But dude, I was forged in the fires, man. Molded by it, dude. Hard mode with that boss, doing it when it was like before it got fixed. My god, it was actually a lot of fun. Actually, the dungeon didn't do pretty bad either. This thing is still an insane amount of damage. I'm glad I grabbed it when I did. Let me see if I can combine. Hold on. What if I logs, right? Combat log, primordial trinkets together. Is it gonna show up? No, it doesn't do it like before. This literally would be top damage for me, wouldn't it? Hold on, 5.3%. Yeah, like 15% of my damage. If not 16. Also 16. Yeah, this thing would be top damage for me. That's insane. This ring is just nuts. Like whenever they nerf it, it's just gonna be like the saddest day for all tanks. And for my Outlaw Rogue, and like a handful of other classes that actually use this thing, like monks, maybe. I really do hope they rework Outlaw so we actually scale. Trinket also didn't do that bad. Drogba Rocks is pretty good. I do gotta get a better version of it, but that thing is nutty. I like it a lot. Didn't use Greek Torch nearly as often as I should have. Did SP say anything? I don't think so. Okay, another tune. Let's get another alt out of the way. SP, would you heal these or would you only want a DPS? Because if I bring a DPS and it's like my mage who doesn't get any gear whatsoever. Oh, the book though looks good. I never got to take a look at this thing. Look at that. Looks good. Also, what do you guys think about the mug? I got a new chest, a new belt. I kind of threw something together that kind of sort of matches. Kind of neat. Depends on the key. I guess. Otherwise, I could play. I mean, if I did my priest, right? I think we'd be able to. You could play DPS. I just noticed, like this circular thing in the back. What do we call it? The star thing. It kind of like spikes through the horns. That's kind of badass, honestly. In like a wicked way, like a demonic way. That actually looks so cool. Hold on, I probably could go like a different horn setup that matches it a little bit better. Not like where it spikes through the horns, but maybe like so it like almost like holds it by the horns. That'd be kind of dope. I don't really talk poop in a while. Exactly. Incorporate the talent where you summon a demon and kill it for buffs Reaper style. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. If you could use an explosion type, deal in Shatter Soul, Prisms, and Leech Souls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like, because Demon Hunter's main resource is usually Fury, but also Souls, like Vengeance, rips soul fragments out of their enemies and then consumes them to heal itself. Havoc, I guess, kind of can rip souls with Chaos Strikes, depending how you talent yourself, but like, it kind of rips souls, right? Kind of. But not really as a resource. But what if you had like a demon that rips souls and used them as a resource for combat? Kind of similar to a Vengeance. And like Scythe or Reaper style, where you could use souls to like debuff the enemy, put afflictions on them to like shatter their defenses, break their spirit, make them weaker, right? Instead of like giving a buff for their allies where, let's say, like they take less damage, they can debuff the boss for like the next ability or next like major ability does less damage. Jordan, my man, how you doing, my guy? Welcome back, how you doing, my man? Hey, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Hashtag Jordan Boys, appreciate you. Was it called Pain? Yes, it used to be called Pain, but the guy just fused. I mean, Pain was exactly the same as Fury. It just was a different name. How you doing, my guy? It just makes sense for them to like go Fury, just because there's no point in making Pain. Right, because then you could just type Fury for everything when it comes to coming up with abilities, because just like it doesn't work any differently, you know. I mean, I guess what they could also do is like focus for hunters and energy for rogues. They could probably make it all energy as well, but I think they just wanted to keep like, okay, rogues energy, hunters focus, warriors rage, death knights runing power. But rage and runing power are kind of very similar in that regard. You both build it and spend it in a very similar way. And Fury and Pain are exactly the same, so like might as well throw them together, because I mean, Demon Hunters have an orange bar, Hunters have an orange bar, but like why do they need to like an orange and a purple bar? Like just throw one together, right? I guess it makes sense in my opinion. It just throw them all as Fury, because it's just gonna be Pain to write Pain everywhere. Is how I look at it. Which character, boys? What do we play? Because I want to play Hunter, I want to play Survival. I think that'd be really fun. I only have a 1 set. I want to get a 4-piece if possible. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it unless I do like heroic and normal rating this week. I don't think I can't even get anything until I go Catalyst. That or we go into the tank. I do want to like either heal as a priest, Hunter, or I don't know what else I could play. Pala? Red Pally? We could Red Pally. They're really good right now. Maybe Aspe could heal like Freehold or something, right? Because didn't Aspe heal like the other dungeon we did? I think he did. Yeah, with Matux. Yeah, Brackenhide. Love my Red Pally. Do we do Red Pally, boys? Because Red Pally is excellent right now for Mythic Plus. Really strong. Lots of damage. Great group utility. Literally deals with all the affixes. Can solo every single affix. The new ones. Entangling, Hand of Freedom. Just Freedom the healer every single time. Don't even think about it. You got the corporeals, you can hit them with the incaps. Step 1, cooldowns. Exactly. I'm in Evoker right now. Oh yeah? Okay, we could do that, man. Step 2, spam everything. Exactly. What is the best build for paladins for AoE right now, though? I do want to look it up if I do play it. Because I got the auto attack build, and then there's a Templar build. I don't know which one is the best right now, though. It looks like the most popular build is going to be the auto-attacky build with Crusading Strikes. But there's also a Templar build that's also doing high-end keys as well. But the one that's more popular, it looks like it is going to be the auto-attack build. Is this the right one? Is this what I have? So this one picks up 1 point to Fist of Justice, but it takes up a point out of Fist into Cleanse, which I guess makes sense. And then it goes into Sack here, and then all the way down left, right. Picks up auto attack. It doesn't play Lightforge Blessing though. It plays something else. Bop. I guess it makes sense because it could go bop mechanics. And it picks up 1 point into Seasoned Warhorse. But what does it drop for it? It drops something. Trying to find it. Oh, is it this? Obduracy? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Obduracy. I was one of my guildies was like, but speed and pass avoidance are really, really insane. I was like, but you could like swap it out to like turn evil. Like, you're not really gonna miss the stats for like being able to deal with an affix. And it was like, no, I need it. And it's like, but why? It's like in the same row. It's just okay. Let's see. We go into audio. We go into random crusaders. That's fine. That's fine. They do pick up seething flame. Well, what did they drop for it? And they also pick up Vanguard's momentum. Oh, they don't even play this though. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's gonna be weird. Okay, we'll do it like this. Bop. We'll pick up Vanguards. And then they pick up this. But what do they drop then? So they pick this up. What do I have that they don't? They have none of these. They have the auto attack thing. 2 points here, 1 point here. They picked up. Oh wait, is this it? Oh wait, I think it's it actually. Yeah, okay. I kind of got confused there. Got turned around a bit. All right, we got the setup. We got the combo. That looks like that's the build that people play right now as Palas. Where's my boy SP? Let me get you in here. SPM. Here we go. Are you already in the key? You're heading to unarmed planes? What the? What key do I have? That's Aaron's layer, I guess. Okay, so I don't know how many keys we're gonna be able to get into. 11 to 13 is about like what I think I'll be invited as a DPS. You know what? I'll drop a 14 in there. God forbid if there's a 14 that'll actually take us. And I'll try to see if I can do like a 12s mostly. Maybe Underrot. KSH alt. Maybe they'll take us. Who knows? Sign up as a DPS and a whatever you want to play SP. I guess I'm looking for like anything that has a healer slot open. Like a freehold. Okay, sign up as a healer DPS. Okay, that'll work too. KSH alt. Is Vortex good? Does Vortex have anything I want? That's still worth running, I think. Just any key, honestly. Need all. I'm trying to get into easy freehold just because it has a shark splitter weapon, and that thing is really good. Red is a sophisticated class now. I think it's just me and Dallas setup. It seems so wrong, but then I gotta play differently. So there is a build that does go into a Templar's strikes for more guarantees, but the auto attacking build seems to be a popular one as well. It just basically it's similar to like what Red Pally used to be, where it's like very CD reliant spec. It's not terrible. Okay, we'll try to see if we can set up for. I mean, 11 freehold just seems kind of weak, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll try this. Brackenhide, Halls of Infusion. Is Halls of Infusion easy? It's not terrible. Oh, they took us. Oh, hi. Hit him with a yo. I feel like when you hit him with a yo, they're more comfortable around you. When you hit him with a hi, then they're like, oh, I'm not sure about that. You ever seen that meme? It's like, depending on how people respond when you get pugs into a key, if the key is gonna go well or if the key is gonna go badly. Apparently, yo is the S tier response. It's like when you first join a group. Heya is also A tier. There's a couple of them that are A tier. Hi apparently is like C tier. And doing like that circle with a slash for like, you know, like an emote, like waving, apparently that's F tier. Like if you're gonna get somebody in a group and responds with that, it's like, oh no, the key is gonna be failed. Which is unfair, because maybe that's just how you respond to stuff, and it's like, oh no, how was I supposed to know? What are these rules? You know? I'm gonna go Versa on my finger enchant. Make a Necromancer, had enough playing melee. Yo, go for it, my guy. Necro might be actually really fun, but also you can play Necro as a melee too, honestly. You know? So experimental summons in chat, exactly. No, summons are fine. It's just the O slash or whatever is the one that people were like, oh, F tier. So this is a decent ring. I'm gonna pop a good enchant on it. I need gold on this guy, dude. I need to do more Suffusion camps so I can get like more of those mats that I could just throw up in the auction house. Like Zerala glow spores. Like if you have those, they used to be self-record a lot. I don't know if they do it for anymore. Yeah, they don't sell for anything anymore. They're so common. But there's another one too. There's the Suffusion ingots, right? The Shadow Flame ingots. Those sold for like 40k at some point, then 28k, then like 12k, and I think the price was for them was like 12k. I don't know if the price went down since, but that's at least quite a bit of nice bit of gold. If you're just trying to just throw something up in an auction house so you can get a bit of gold, so you can buy consumables and stuff, and maybe even some professional craft and stuff. You know, very good. Damn phone being wonky today with messaging. All good, my guy. Don't worry about it. I don't use Consecrated Blade, AoE Talon, drops of fire, free consecration from a blade. I use Double Judgment Blade, Temple Strikes. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo too. With the bleed. Yeah, that could be really good together. It's just, this is a build that a lot of people seem to run just because it's a free drop. Because it does decent-ish, okay, AoE damage. Plus you have like things that buff the damage of Consecration too, to be Radiant. And you damage over time effects deal 10% more damage, so like Consecration I guess is kind of okay. But yeah. I guess there's multiple ways of like going about it, honestly, man. There's multiple ways of going about it with Pala. That's the best part though. Multiple ways of playing this class. There's no wrong way either. Also, apparently I've seen a tweet that maybe they'll be doing something with Scarlet Monastery potential in the future. Apparently there's like a new map for Scarlet Monastery somewhere. Or like the data mine something has to do with Scarlet Monastery. They're probably gonna do an event or maybe some transmog from Scarlet Monastery for 10.15. I'm kind of hoping that what they do, honestly, is announce that, hey, that's gonna be at some point an M+ dungeon. I would love to do Scarlet Monastery as an M+. Maybe not all the versions of Scarlet Monastery, right? Not all the versions of Scarlet Monastery, like, you know, the classic ones, but like the Mr. Pandaria versions were pretty good. I like this a lot. Hey, now, what is the best way to farm gold? I guess professions, probably gathering professions are pretty good. That or... that's about it. That's all I can think of, is maybe like gathering professions, you know? Mining, herbalism, and getting some of the more high quality mats and just putting them up in the auction house. That or doing like Suffusion camps and getting a bunch of like Shadow Flame ingots and then putting them up in the auction house. That'd probably help out a ton too. That's probably a pretty good way of getting gold early on. World Quest pretty good. Yeah, World Quest actually gotten a lot better for gold. I will agree with you on that. They've gotten a lot better for gold. World Quest can actually do quite a lot. Like just flying around and doing like your dragon riding races, and then World Quest they give you gold. It's actually a decent bit of gold. Is that a paladin? Oh, it's a shaman. I was thinking that was a paladin. I was like, why is he wearing a staff as a weapon? Pretty sure paladins can do that. I like his, the purple. Oh, it looks so good. I want to get the full purple set. Minus the helm maybe, but like the rest of it looks great. Looks amazing. All right, Prot. Yeah, you're gonna run Devo Aura. I'm gonna run Red Aura. This will be glorious. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a bit since I played Paladin, by the way, so I'm a little rusty with this thing. I'm just gonna give it my best shot though. Yeah, watch Discord for a second, generally if you have time. Yeah, what's happening? What is that? From an herbs and mining, watch it all at the same time without a second monitor? I mean, I guess it's a way of doing it. I guess it's one way of doing it. I mean, technically it works. He's not. My man. Definitely worth investing at some point in the future into a second monitor. If you get a chance. Like, if it happens to be like, oh, opportunity to get a second one? Definitely worth. I think you're gonna love it. I mean, as long as you get them like set up in a comfortable position so you're not completely having to like tilt your head the entire time or whatever. I would usually always put a monitor in front of me at all times. And like a side one that you can use for stuff. Some people put a monitor like one to the left, one to the right, and you constantly keeping your neck at a crick like that, and it just ends up getting sore. Just do it ergonomic way and just place one in the center of the screen at all times. Space is a bit rough. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's also something I didn't think about. What about like an arm stand maybe? Like a monitor arm? That can like clip to a table? Because those sometimes can be helpful if space is really like the only big down you know, only downside. Shield of Vengeance? Oh god. I'm running out. What are we killing here? I think the big guy, right? Imagine the big guy. Stun this, maybe? Yeah. Oh, good opener. Oh god, I'm dead. Bubble. I'm drawing all the aggro, apparently. Good opener, though. I don't know how I'm doing 120k DPS opener. I haven't played Paladin in a good while. Also, I'm Storm Eater? I can Storm Eater. I don't have bubble. Otherwise, I'd Storm Eater and just stay with them. Stay literally on them the entire time. I'll stop doing that. Okay. I'll snap. I'll stab. Okay. That's spooky. Oh, these guys are gonna be so annoying, aren't they? Oh, they're so annoying. I hate them. This mob's gonna be some of the worst mobs in this place, man. Some of the worst mobs in this dungeon. Honestly. They gotta be. Just look at this. Look at this garbage. Literally can't reach him. Like, the tank needs to do some real crazy, like, movement in order to, like, even get him, like, in a decent, like, spot where we can hit them. They're so annoying. Oh my god, I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Spend a lot of time on a PC so I get a second monitor would be more efficient. Yeah, that's how I view it. That's how I view it as well. I spent a lot of time on a PC as well, so getting like a setup to make that monitor time a little bit better is definitely worth it in my opinion. Also, I forgot I have a blind. I should be using blind more often. I am blind, and I can't even use blind. Blind RL. God, this class is hard. Storm Eater, but it's still such a good trinket. Okay, I really need to start weaning myself off of Storm Eater, because while it is a good trinket, it is going to cause deaths for me. It is definitely going to cause deaths at some point. It's going to be awful when it does. I'll try to use Sack whenever I can, by the way, to help out. Like, be a good paladin. Be a good friend pala. God, this thing still plays so smoothly. So smoothly. Also, SP, if you can, at least hit him with a Fire Breath. That thing, depending on your build, you're probably using Fire Breath that gives you like a pretty big damage buff too, or like a healing buff. But definitely worth like investing into at least. Just at least press a Fire Breath at some point. Blind? Good blind, at least on my end I thought it was good blind. Oh, I didn't want... Okay, good thing I didn't bop him. Wait, I'm not running a bop. Yeah, I'm not running a bop. Did I not get to finalize my talent settings? Apparently, the class ones I didn't. I was pretty sure I picked up a bop there. I was trying to bop a guy and I was like, nothing's going off. Ooh! Look at the damage we're doing. Yo, this class is insane. I love it. Why haven't I played this in a while? I should have played this all along. What the hell? Yeah, I think I want to be on the Vortexes. The Vortex boys. Big stun, huge. We got a wallet. Back away. Heading from a mile away. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that range. Oh, lovely. It's so visceral. It's so good. Hope I won't have any trouble with the boss though. I do think I end up walking into the boss quite often. Like into the AoE, where I should be anyway. This boss specifically. I'm really bad with this one. I don't know why. Shield of Vengeance. We'll get this guy Sack. I guess Sack and a Hunter is pretty good though, yeah? I'll try to see if I can hold on to a lot of my cooldowns. Until then. I don't want to... Wish I had a bubble there. Like, just safety bubble. I'm gonna hold my CDs at this point. I'm just gonna hold. What a good class. Wow. Okay, do we have less of this? We do. Okay, I do wonder if you end up wanting to lusting like some of the ads. Or like first pack, if it's like a fortified week. Okay, I need to not stand literally on top of the boss. Because that lightning field, that's what hurts. Hunter, you're gonna die. You gotta stay on the inside, Hunter. Inside. Inside voices. I missed my kick. Oh, at least you got a prop pally for this. Also, I have a the acid trinket, but on this boss I don't think it's a good idea to use, right? Probably not. Gonna wall this. Oh, that man's gonna die. What I can do is this. Kill him a little. Forget that I can. Okay, no Dathia Trinket. We're just not gonna trust ourselves for that. I think I've got screwed over by Dathia Trinket more than once. Usually just me making mistakes. Also, if we want to stay in, we want to spread out. Just to make sure we're getting like all our corners covered here. I guess all the ASUS spawn on the sides. I can bubble this. Is that a survival hunter in this group? It is! He keeps getting hit by sub though. Poor guy. Although SB does seem like he's got him covered for now. It's so bad to have an evoker as a healer for this boss. I mean, it's really bad for the evoker because everybody got to spread out to make sure none of these ghosties are like attacking us from the back. But for evoker, like you kind of want people to stack together. It's just like not ideal at all. It's like the way you gotta heal is gonna have to change for a short bit. Honestly, I feel like maybe going for light celerity might have been a little better than this dungeon too. Because you could just kind of like pop a heal on somebody once in a while. Should be crazy. Cobalt Shailwing drop rate hotfix? Wait, what's it called about Shailwing? Is that a mount? Oh, it is. Cool. Did it buff it or did they nerf it? I guess that's the question now. Blind it? Yeah. Huge blind strat. Look at the damage of this thing, dude. This thing feels great. Having a Wagyu beef burger cheese. Yo, I haven't ever had a Wagyu beef. I would love to at least try it at some point in my life. Okay, I need to focus at least one of them. I want to go for my Dathia Trinket, but I don't know if I can. Okay, maybe Dathia this guy? No, I think I'll hold it. Can I hit from here? I think I can. Yeah, it looks like I can. Uh-oh. That's scary. Okay, not bad. Oh yeah, this guy's. I could probably just burst him. That'll work. Big AoE. I'm just gonna hit myself with a Shield of Vengeance, just in case. Blind? Hell yeah. Oh my god, this class, dude. I wish I had full cooldowns for that one, though. I didn't have everything. Ooh! Look at the 100 damage, dude. Big kill shots, big flurry. Okay, I gotta play some more survival. This thing is actually nuts right now. This thing is actually kind of insane. I don't want to see if I can disrupt these guys. If I could stun them on their waveform, that'd be fantastic. That is kind of hard though. Belf them? Okay, look at this. At least Belf one. Wait, that stuns them? Wait, no, it doesn't stun them. I thought it was a stun, but it's just like a slow debuff. I think that was my fault. Was that my fault? That might have been me. That or someone else. That or someone else. Okay, we are not in a great spot right now, by the way. Not in a great spot right now. As in a core to protect survival. Bro, I really want to play some survival, man. My god. Dude, I love that survival is actually kind of sort of a real spec now. At least for this season. I do hope it'll continue into the next season, but I think that class really does need some kind of a rework. But now that tiers that actually makes it like a viable option, sorta. And like at least during the AoE they do a lot of AoE damage, but man, I like him a lot though. They're so fun. I don't have a... Oh wait, I do have a blind. I'm gonna hold on to it until like bunch of casting. Here we go. I think I actually got a lot of stuff interrupted just now. Hell yeah. I think it was like most of these things got interrupted. God. They did such a good job with Paladin, man. They need to do whatever they did with the Paladin talent tree and how well this thing plays with every other class, man. They gotta, dude. They have to. They absolutely have to. This thing plays so well. Always top 3 DPS in Heroic. It's surprising, like, even like Vault and Incarnates, it actually wasn't bad. It took a long time for them to get the gear needed in order to like really shine. But it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good in many people's eyes. But nobody really gave it a proper chance because it was like, oh, it's probably not gonna sim well. Okay. And it's like, well, but if you get this gear and if you get this set of talents together, and then this thing could actually do a lot of damage. But no one's gonna invest time to even try or attempt it or risk it. It was just a risky class. I think it's the problem with it. It's just risk. Just gonna bubble it. Just don't have to go nowhere. Bopping somebody, I imagine, will probably like help them deal with the mechanic too. My single truck is a little whack though. Not gonna lie. But my rotation probably on single truck is probably a little bit of whack too, isn't it? Like priority of ability is probably a little off. Probably not pressing my blades. Blades of what is it? Justice? As much as it should be. Yeah, my single truck is a little off. Hey, it was okay. The single truck is definitely a little off. Uh-oh. Oh, other way. Yeah, my single truck does whatever. BM blasted me out here. Absolutely got blasted by BM. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. It just might be down to like my current build and like maybe that is the most DPS I can do in single target, but 52 seems super low. I'm probably playing it wrong though. I feel like it is me playing it wrong though. Let's also do log just so I can see like how much the ring itself altogether, all these parts work for. Where is the adept? That's the one I need. Gotta make sure this guy's getting interrupted. Most of the other guys need to get interrupted. Ooh, the silence from BM actually is kind of insane because these guys also got like a rally. Okay, now they all got a rally. I forgot which one I need to like interrupt for the rally. Missed it entirely. Yeah, and I think the next one I'm probably gonna go full Dathio on. I like how Zephyr is often used by evokers, not even for like the AoE damage reduction, but literally for movement speed more than anything. I mean, on raids, that DR on like AoE abilities is huge, but a lot of them use it for mobility. A lot of them, because like, what are those guys gonna do for AoE? Usually it's like a charge to do the boost in a target. They're like 9 to 40k DPS. Oh really? That's huge. I think with these guys I'm gonna Dathio. I guess we are. Unless I get picked. Watch me get picked for the mechanic. I'll be upset. I'll be... Ah! I can't do bubble this either. Oh god, please. Oh please. Field of Vengeance. Oh, trying to... I can't bubble that. Oh, that's so bad. Dathio, why did you forsake me? Dude, I blame Dathio on that one. That was 100% Dathio play. My goodness. Oh god, live. What do you... Like sack ya. I sack to help. I made the same mistakes too. Trust. Mistakes have been made. I know exactly how you feel. Can we Skippy? Please, can we just skippy? I want to fight it? Alright. I guess we're doing this. I guess in like a 12 tyrannical, they're not that scary, but most people usually skip a man. What are we skipping then? Are we skipping anything or not? Nothing? Because you can skip in this dungeon. Like, some things you could skip. You can either skip like stealth past like the final pack of those guys, or past that. And usually people just skip past that instead. Oh god. Where's the guy that I need? At least adepts. There they are. Yeah, somebody needs to interrupt that guy with a rally. I just can't do it. I keep always focusing down on the one of the adepts.
I don't have a target.
And it is the Caliphs, I think, that do rally, yeah? I guess I'll get the one on the right, maybe. Because as long as we can interrupt their rallies, like, they'll be chill. They're not that bad. We just gotta make sure they don't get that extra health, because it just prolongs the fight a little longer than it used to be. Oh, that guy's just, I mean, insta-dead. We got one rally off? Okay, I got the other one at least. At least they don't have double rally, but, like, at least getting one off is not great either. I was kinda hoping maybe one of the hunters, or I guess maybe possibly the tank could have gotten one of them. As long as you can get the rally. Still got it off anyway. As long as you can get the rallies, like, these guys are not that bad. Like, there's a lot of damage goes out, but the best you can do is at least not prolong the fight longer than it used to be. I mean, I almost died. I'm just worried for him. The fact that no CD build, our DPS spearhead builds should ring huge bells for Blizz. Even in single target? Are you playing the no CD build? Is that what people are playing now? Hold on a second. Is that what everybody's playing now? Or is that what you just mean? Like, oh no, this guy's playing the coordinated. Like in single target? Really? Oh, that's kind of exciting actually. Like, look, I guess, or maybe you can skip those sparks. I swear, if we could skip those sparks, it would be fine, right? Okay, I don't know, man. Maybe they're just the percentages on this place since I've done it. Because I think all the time I've done it is with guildies like last week. Maybe they changed it so you can't skip anything anymore. Because it seems like we just got 100% as we killed the final spark. Maybe I'm wrong on that. That or no, there's. I think there was something else we pulled when we were doing this place. There's something else that we might have pulled when we initially ran it. I think there was two more. Because we did the dragon and everything. I think we did left and right side of like the water mobs whenever those are up. Past like what, first boss I think it was? The water ads. Jump. Big jumpers. I don't even know if it's worth cleaving that guy and the ad. Probably better just to do DPS him. I can reach from here. That's hilarious. Oh, that's good. Ah, that man's insta dead. Insta gib. Heck. I want to use Daffy to trinket here. I think it's better. Just so we can get like actual AoE. And I guess I'll AoE too. Okay. Well, that'd be fun. Jump now. Run out? I can't do it. I got a Hand of Freedom though. Or Dispelled. One of those two. I guess it worked out. Doesn't that thing hurt a lot if you don't jump it? I guess Shield of Vengeance is why we use it. Why we have it. This is why we Shield of Vengeance. Honestly, it's probably better just to like blast this thing out single target. Probably more valuable just because of how much damage it does. Jump it? Okay. Okay, we can at least get him. Just had a little bit extra reach. Till it comes to us. Oh god. I think I'll save the cooldowns for the ad. Just so we can like cleave it. Oh, perfect. Oh, look at that. Cleaving it. Cleaving it. Cleaving it. I think that's what you have to do when you do it on a high-end key. I gotta run this with my guildies again. This place specifically. Just so I can learn what you do like on a high end. Because this place I think could be really fun. That was great. That was enjoyable. Pally was awesome. 85k? Kind of low, honestly. But I feel like if my single target damage was a little bit better, then it would have been alright. But that was great. I enjoyed that. I do a burst of 200k ST, doing KC 4 bombs. Oh, okay, okay. Anybody get something you don't need? Leech? Oh, that's huge, actually. Wait, that's awesome for healer. That's awesome. Nutty. Do I heals for doing this? Oh, melee attacks against you have a chance to make your heart pulse. Is that good? Does that scale with Versa? That's kind of an interesting tank trinket. It's like a very offensive trinket. Neat. Yeah, dude, this thing was awesome, man. Divine Storm, Wake of Ashes. Oh, this was great. I enjoyed this class a lot, man. This is insane. I didn't realize Paladin was still just this much fun. Wow. I feel like I've been missing out, man. This thing is awesome. I know I didn't do like the highest damage out there, like 100k is what you want to aim for, really. But like 85k after not playing Pally ever, and I felt like I was just able to like slip into it so easily, like you slip into slippers. You know what I mean? It's just like didn't have to tie your shoes, didn't have to relearn nothing, just slip in and play. That was so good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. That was great. I didn't even play Holy or Proud or whatever I played last time. Red is so much more fun. I just gotta get like a lot better gear on this thing. Just absolutely upgrade all my gear. And actually start working towards my tier set. I need like a full heroic run on this thing or something. I also need like a proper single target build. And learn how to properly single target. Alright, SB. I think I got time for maybe like Unomas. Well, actually, it is 722. I want to do one more, but I kind of also want to stream the raid too. Ah. So I'm trying to do 6 million overall for Prop Warrior. Really? That one? That's really good then. Is it actually? I imagine there's, because this is a very single target trinket. Are we talking about like in a dungeon, or are we talking about like in a raid? I guess, yeah, it depends. Because the answer is depends. Yeah, it looks like a lot more hunters are playing the coordinated assault build. There are people playing no CD build too, but a lot more of them are pushing for the coordinated assault. I need to play around with that some more. Like, see exactly how to play it properly. It could be a lot of fun. Go relax. It's gonna be a rough night. You need to relax for the kill. Honestly, not a terrible idea, Azop. Not a terrible suggestion at all. I think we'll do just that. Gonna call it for now, boys, but we are gonna do a raid stream later this evening. Thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get myself some to eat, chill for a bit, get the raid stream prepped, and yeah, all that other stuff. Thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll probably see you guys tonight in the raid stream if you guys want to join it. Thank you so much for joining back in, Jordan. Appreciate you, man, for becoming a member yet again. Appreciate you. Hopefully see you around Discord, yeah? Have a good raid, enjoy your food. We'll do, boys. Tomorrow, are we streaming tomorrow? I kind of want to stream. I don't know, man. I'll see. It depends if I'm getting like a lot of... Depends if I'll be getting into like a knee deep into a project tonight. I think that's what I'll really come down to is how much sleep am I going to be able to get this evening. Let's see though. We'll see you in Ranking W. Oh, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Hopefully, this will be the time we kill Echo Notharis. I feel like we're getting really close. We just got a CP3 a couple of times, and I feel like that part, it's going to be healing intensive, and it's going to be all about trying to figure out where positions and portals are. But for the most part, it's straightforward. Slam the boss, rotate some defensive cooldowns, and kill. That's really about it. I think we can do it. We have more than enough DPS to kill the boss. More than enough. What I don't know of a look in raids. From a rogue, like full 40, if not full 41. Pretty close to full 41, I think. But I'm kind of limited on my item level because of my rings. I have an Aeronog ring, for one of them because it does fire damage and it's really, really strong. And I got like a trinket and a weapon that does fire damage, so ring procs quite a bit, a little enough to be like this. And then I got the Onyx Amulet, so it's also kind of low item level, but it does a lot of my damage. So I don't know for 44 I want to say is a guild, but I'm definitely up to lower just because I'm held down by my rings, and I'm gonna be until they fix my spec and change it a lot. But yeah, kind of excited, man. Hopefully we'll get Echo tonight because we were getting quite a bit of decent prog yesterday, and tonight hopefully we'll be able to see into P3. I'm hoping, because it might be one of those nights where we just spend the whole evening in P1, which would just be frustrations out of the wazoo. But let's keep positive vibes about it, yeah? Alrighty, boys. I'll catch you later tonight. Tomorrow it's a 50-50. I'll probably update you guys on Discord if we're streaming tomorrow. I kind of wanna, but we'll see, depending on how much sleep I get tonight. Alrighty, I'll catch you guys in a little... Why is this not updating? Hello? That's not updating properly. Huh? Is this it? It should be updating, but it's not updating. It should be saying Jordan. Okay, I'll have to fix it later. But boys, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in a little bit then. Peace.